asalaamaaleykum askan bi ñu nuyuwaat leen fii ci Star TV seen programme bi la Talk to the Nation man la seen doomi ndey Kawsu Badji asalaamaaleykum moom moo mel la may kan ito ni konton wala mbe konton na dawoda ñin duniya kono iben fulo kan damin wala kan jibe ñi wato la kal hacilo bulandi ko la programme olom Talk to the Nation ntalo man la dindi ngoti Kawsu Badji. Good evening viewers, wherever you are watching us from, be it morning, afternoon or evening. You reminded that you tune in to Star TV, your program Talk to the Nation. And I am your host, Kawsu Badji. With me in the studios today, we had a team of gentlemen representing the political movement that over the years had actually built itself to become a household name. First, we introduce Honorable. First, you're welcome to Talk to the Nation on Star TV.
Thank you for having me. Good evening to viewers out there and those that are listening to Star TV. It's a pleasure to have me on your Talk to the Nation program. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We would also welcome our other guests in the studio, also representing the same political movement, No to Alliance or APRC, No to Alliance. We will unpack why No to Alliance and other stuff. But first, you're welcome to Talk to the Nation.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I will say Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. First and foremost, thank Allah for giving me the opportunity and they blessed me to witness this wonderful time with you, that is with the Star TV. My name is Halifa Ijaju, also known as the APRC spokesperson, that is APRC No to the Alliance with the NPP, that is under the leadership of former President, His Excellency Sir Professor Dr. Al-Haji Yahya AJJ Jammeh Babli Mansa. I said good evening to you all viewers and those who are following the Star FM, and this I'm very happy also to be given the opportunity to be on this platform, speak to the nation. Thank you very much.
Yes, first, No to Alliance, APRC No to Alliance. Why the name APRC No to Alliance? For a brief understanding or a better understanding. The conversation will be in English, Mandinka and Wolof for purpose of clarity. Bu len daw foog ne dañ ko def rek ci kala may anglais. Dinañ ñëw waxtaan ci li nga xamantene moy Wolof ak Socé ci kanam tuuti. But first, why APRC No to Alliance? Mr. Jaju.
Yes, APR, just to give you what we call a brief overview of what has transpired until the name also came. First and foremost, what I can tell you in a nutshell is APRC is a political party. And then you've came to understand that during the 2016 elections when President Jammeh lost and he departed the soils and then went to Equatorial Guinea, then still we have the APRC intact until a time when we were about to go for elections in 2021. But before that, then we had what we call consultations. That was the Fabakary led executive decided to go into consultation with people, and then they were asking, and then we've realized that they wanted what we call an alliance with the ruling party, and then some of us we are definitely not very convinced, and then we decided not to be in that part. But nevertheless, after those consultations, they decided to go, and then we who don't trust that the alliance with the NPP, that is the ruling party, we said no. So it means that's how the name emerged, that is No to the Alliance with NPP. At that particular point in time, we are supposed to go to alliance with the NPP, that is the ruling party, in 2021 presidential election for that particular period. But some of us who said no, then we said that that's how the name emerged, from No to the Alliance with the NPP. But okay, what people do say No to Alliance and stop there. No to Alliance, you have to attach No to Alliance with NPP. So that's how the name attached until when there was like a lot of talk and discussions until on the 15th of October, if I can remember, memory can serve me well, in 2021, down in Kanilai, when the former President Jammeh made a pronouncement that he have dismissed or dissolved the executive under the leadership of Fabakary Tombong Jatta. So then we took it where he instituted what we call a few members as coordinating team, and then they were able to select the rest of the executive and constitute an executive of the No to Alliance. Some call it a movement, some call it, but we participated also in the 2021 elections. And then, with Sheikh Tijan, with Mama Kande, and then...
That's exactly where I want to come in. We would look at first.
Yeah.
Was it just for, you have Fak Bakari and Co. in the Gambia,
yes,
and you have former President Jammeh in Equatorial Guinea. This was the team that went to elections, Congress. And based on constitutions of political parties, Congress is the highest decision-making body.
Yes.
They elected a team. Someone who was pronounced to be a supreme leader made a decision and want to defunk an existing executive. Was that logical in a political space for a political party? More specifically, as big as the APRC?
Yes, that's a very interesting question. If you look at also the formation of the APRC and the constitution of the APRC, like you rightly said, every political party, you have what we call the constitution, that we were being guided by that constitution. If you look at the APRC constitution, it's almost very close to the 1997 constitution. The powers vested in the 1997 constitution as what we call executive powers for the president to be able to act hire and fire is also vested in the APRC constitution, whereby
to whom?
The party chairman, the party chairman, the party leader.
Okay, the party leader.
The party
for purpose
leader,
of clarity.
yes, that's what I'm saying. The party chairman and the party leader. You know, the party chairman and the party leader is different from what we call the flag bearer.
No, I know the flag bearer.
Thank you very much. So then, that's where that's where you have those powers vested there.
Okay.
That he can able to hire and he can able to fire. At the same time, Congress also has the highest decision body to be able to make certain major decisions.
Okay.
So, but then, since Jammeh left, that constitution has never been changed.
Yes.
So then, I will give you an example. Jammeh left, and then through Equatorial Guinea, a phone call or a mere message, he will send, and then he will, appoint somebody, and it was accepted those days. You understand? I will give you an example.
Yes.
He was in Equatorial Guinea. He sent through a message, either voice or call, and then appointed former General Emeba.
Yes.
And they accepted.
Yes.
You understand? And that same Emeba was also dismissed. And then it was accepted and agreed unanimously. We didn't go to Congress. You understand? Then it was legal.
Yes.
Suleiman Singul
after
Nyasi.
that, you went to Congress.
Listen,
that is where I want us to talk
Suleiman
about.
Singul Nyasi also was also been dismissed.
Yes.
By either audio or that same call. Then it was legal.
No, it was not. I'm not talking about the legal and the legality.
Okay.
I'm talking about this was something that happens prior to Congress.
Yes.
The other issue happens after Congress.
Okay.
Now, this is what I want us to look at. The point is, the Constitution empowers, like you said, the party leader. And based on the last Congress, the party leader was Fabakary Tombong. But I don't want to go into the details of those issues. No. Do you know why? That is not the objective of the program.
Fabakary then was not the party leader.
He
was an interim party leader.
Okay.
So I just want to
I don't want to interrogate that.
That
is up to the IEC to interrogate. We would look at the October situation in 2021.
Yes.
But before we get to that, Honorable,
yes.
Indeed, like I said, we will do the first part in English and then we will continue in Wolof and Mandinka.
Right.
This is something very important.
Right.
A political party from which a movement has been banned. A political party in the sense APRC have been existing from 1996, took the mantle of leadership from 1996 to 2017 before it was June 2016 they lost election and finally handed over powers in 2017. 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, a movement is born from that party. How did you see that? A strength or a weakness? Part of the introduction.
Well, thank you so much for that question. I think it is a very, very important question. And as rightly said by the spokesperson, APRC is a party that was founded in 1996. And up to 2016, it remains to be a very, very, very strong party in the Gambia.
Absolutely.
A party to be reckoned with. So till December 2026, when
2021.
2026, when we were told that we lost the
2016 then. Okay.
2016,
Okay.
when we were told we lost election
Yes.
to Adama Barrow.
Yes.
The election that for us, we feel it was a rigged election because something happened that has never happened in the history of the Gambia's election.
Don't forget that the same election was one time pronounced rigged-proof by the then head of state. Can you rigged-proof? He said Gambian election is rigged-proof.
Yeah.
On an interview with an international medium.
Yeah.
Former President Jammeh
Yeah.
mentioned the Gambian election to be rigged-proof.
Yes.
If his people are pronouncing the 2016 election to be rigged, is that conflict of interest?
Of course, there was some kind of manipulation.
Okay.
Because you know very well that the Safas were not in the country. Why? Why were the Safas not in the country? So that goes to show that there was kind of manipulation.
But don't forget that you were in government by then.
Of course, I was in
No,
government.
I mean the APRC then, with the former president, were the government.
Very well.
Whom we expect to be responsible of state security, whom we expect to be responsible of everything that has to do with the security of the people vis-a-vis the operations and security of the election cycle.
Yeah, we know very well.
So was it a loophole, leadership gap in the leadership?
We know very well.
Yes.
But remember, the IEC also, that was responsible for election, was an independent body.
Absolutely.
And normally, as a democratic government, the APRC do not really want to interfere with their operations.
But you remain to be...
That was why they leave them to do everything that they could do to ensure that everything is conducted fairly.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree with you, but my worry is the Independent Electoral Commission. It's a commission that even by name is presumed to be independent.
Very well.
One. Two, you were the governance. You were in the arms of governance, in the helm of affairs of governance as of then. And the intelligence and people's security, regardless, including the Independent Electoral Commission and the security of our database, were in the hands of your administration. Was it a leadership gap, or was it a loophole that you fail Gambians if what you said is what happens? Then Gambians will question your integrity as a political party, but as a leadership. If the database, like you said, was in another country, at a time that former President Jammeh was the president of the country, the elections was organized at a time that he was the president. That would indicate two things. Either, one, a false pretense, that is the statement you made, could be allegational, or a leadership loophole, that the government was not strong enough to protect our data. One of these must happen.
Not necessarily not strong enough.
Okay.
I mean, government just wanted to give the IEC all avenues for them to operate independently without interference.
Okay.
Because if they interfere, I mean, government will be seen as interfering in the process of the IEC.
Okay. We will not waste too much time on that because we have tried to manage time.
So you remember, so it was after the 2016 election that we went back into our house.
As a government.
As a government or as a party.
As a political party. No, but you were the government then. As a government.
Yeah, as a government.
Yes.
When Jammeh left, we decided to come together
to
see how best we can put our house in order. And it was at that time that Fabakary Tombong Jatta was identified as the interim party leader. So the party was coming up with so many activities here and there up to 2021 when the Tombong executive decided for the party to go into an alliance with the NPP. So when the proposal came, I mean, the militants who are the stakeholders of the party, very important people for that matter, because every party depends on the members.
Absolutely.
Membership. So the members majority of them say no. We don't want to go into an alliance with Barrow. We don't want to go into an alliance with NPP. Yeah, because we don't share the same goal. We don't share the same objectives.
Okay.
Yes. NPP or Barrow's government at the time, their aims and objectives was to continue to rule this country. Us as an opposition at the time, our aims and objectives also was also to take over from them and come back to power again.
Before we get to October, did you take part in the Congress that occurred in the Kanifing municipality? I don't want to give publicity to the hotel where it took place, but it happens in a local hotel within the Kanifing municipality. Have you taken part with the slogan, either back to state? In fact, the slogan was back to State House. They said we either constitute the government or be part of the government. We either be government or constitute part of the government.
No, I wasn't part of that Congress.
Okay.
Because at the time I was sick.
Okay.
I left Parliament in 2017. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So immediately I left Parliament, I was sick for almost 2 years.
That's unfortunate. Yes.
2 years.
Okay. Now we would look at the October 8 situation because the objective is just to get a better understanding of what led to the No to Alliance, and now we do.
Yeah.
We would look at critical issues. The October pronunciation or pronouncement by former President Jammeh. We will go into the local language for better understanding of the people that are following us in the communities.
Right.
Honorable, October Karo, 2021, former President Jammeh nata kamiya lonko wolom kuma kalingol bondi. Ako, he called miya lonko wolom Mama Kande, GDC la leader. I will pronounce in his own words a traitor and urge the APRC then, or now APRC No to Alliance, to go and rally behind Gano, Sertijan Haidara. Within a short while, we've seen the same former President Jammeh making audios to support the candidature of Mama Kande. So when he previously called a traitor, is that not flip-flop? No,
amanke kumafula nyaton kayati.
Okay.
I mean, yalong political kono, there is no permanent enemy. Moti cheno la ijawati forever.
Okay.
Bi isemo jeno nyado nyama. After a short while, yena na jeko, he's a credible person. Me yalonko inasi kafuno, inasi kucheno. So that was exactly what really happened.
But ninko kafo for mo killing na nyanta mi yalonko wolom decision making kala wati.
Kafo. Kafo niko kafo jamaa ikawale for kafo. Mo killing ibuka wa kumande kafo.
So
jamalem so
is APRC No to Alliance kafo lombang for mi yalonko wolom mo killing fengolom.
Kafo lem.
Okay. Sana keta kafo lo.
Yes.
Imamira nyanta sone yala na keta mi ya lonko wolon former president ay jerinya doleje ay foko ntefi ma mira ntol ni Mama Kande sitanole ntol ni Cheikh Tidiane Haidara la nyanta tala andum leta nanata ka jiko ate la jeroto anata ka lonko to nyabe damen ay min jennu wala min mira no wo manke mi ya lonko wolom kumoti wala wo manke mi ya lonko wolom tara nyaal mi ya lonko ay wala je bayri fango ya fole iko political la karola permanent enemy tije nada permanent friend. It's all about permanent interest. So to song wala but ning falingo nyanta kela fa nyanta bola mo kilin na kuma kalimo la karola bang fa nyanta bola jamal lak mi ya lonko wolom kuma kalimo la.
In fact pour ntol ni Mama Kande ta akumo mambonang President Jammeh Bulu.
Okay.
Amambo President Jammeh Bulu because President Jammeh team wole soto on the ground. Many alonko ani wole be do ko wala wolem executive vote. Ya fahamle. So President Jammeh executive or wole ka advice.
Okay.
Ntol kabiring ayentol ning Sertijan bole. Pour ning Sertijan do ko ci. Ntol fana nka korosi rokele.
Okay.
Nin Sertijan do ko ci nga do ko ci up to a stage nata nga sute ko Sertijan tonya lafitale pour na do ko ci ba tumodo nin na continueta sinin sama mbe lafila kamen soto abulu nta soto nola.
Okay.
Yajele wo tembole ntolle fango nga President Jammeh ya mari ntol kay ko ntolla korosi rotole ntol ngajele ko Sertijan nintol ning Sertijan do ko ci nsulata men nanta soto la.
Okay.
So the best thing Tonyala Mama Kande na a problem was soto nunne. But there is no permanent enemy.
Okay.
You know, in politics. Wokamala men tambita ntol ni Mama Kandeh tema nga nyina wala still naye kafu nga do ko wake bayri Mama Kandeh is from us yes so mo ini men denta do ko wala abuka bay pour allier sonka at one point in time bare nal sonka ta nyaaw at one nal fitata tembe to al nyantala ale reconcile ale ke kilinti you forget about the past
the devil you know
wala yatina kabiri nga recommendation of the his excellency say professor Dr. Alhaji Yaya Ejeje Jammeh anata song ntolla observation wala anin na yamarola anata na yamare pour ni Mama Kandeh sita
wokoyta woto mi yalon ko wolom APRC Noto Alliance la participation 2021 with GDC amambo mi yalon ko wolom former president na kuma kalimoto bara bota mi yalon ko wolom executive for min be jangla yamaroto
very well
indeed that one is well understood
very well.
Yes Mr. Jajo
yes sir
dinañ xool ci li nga xamante ne moom mooy APRC Noto Alliance xool nañ yi nga xamante ne moom mooy lu waral ngeen join ki nga xamante ne wala lu ku waxoon former président bu mu waxee ngeen join ak ki nga xamante ne moom mooy Cheikh Tidiane di Gano ak comme li nga xamante ne moom mooy honorable nu mu ko waxee léegi nii ne mbooloo mi nga xamante ne moom moo fi nekk di executive yi Noto Alliance bi ñoom ñoo xelal ki nga xamante ne moom mooy former président mu dem lëkkaloo ak ñi nga xamante ne ñoom ñooy Mama Kandeh ci mébét boo leen amoon ne loo leen doon séntu si Mama Kandeh ngeen ko mënoon a amee wa GDC niki ci nga xamante ne moom mooy Cheikh Tidiane borom Gano léegi dinañ xool benn mbir mi nga xamante ne lu am solo la doxalin parce que soo déggee ñuy wax interest soo déggee ñuy wax li nga xamante ne moom mooy governance soo déggee ñuy wax political party yëpp ci nguur la sosu wala si réew la sosu te réew nguur moo ko ëmba waaye tamit doxalin si loxo nguur la nekk naka ngeen càmbaree li nga xamante ne moom mooy doxalin ni former président Jammeh ba ngeen lëkkaloo ak moom bi léegi nii nekkut fi ba léegi ngeen continue di lëkkaloo ak moom naka ngeen jàngaree doxalinam ndax tuyeen nit ki nga xamante ne doxalinam baax na wala doxalinam bari na lente yi nga xamante ne comme niñ ko waxee si commission yi lan moo si yéen seen gis-gis
jërëjëf brother Kawsu loolu tam dina am mbégte ci kontaante pour war a def ci ay tontu ci laajte bi nga xam ne bu am solo la parce que ndeysaan comme président Jammeh moom dafa nekk ki nga xam ne rek mooy loolu Olof Njaay dafa nekk ñëpp tufli rek yaaga di nga tooy kon da nga gis ne yaaga nañ di ko tufli rek fu mu jaar mu tooy waaye man si gàttal mosuma woon a nekk sax si part of his government pour war a mun a liggéey loolu time boobu noonu maa ngi si jàng ba bu nga xam ne bu mu bàyyee gannaaw si la dugga si biir politique te moom affaire am sax moom ma jën a tax man ma dugga jën see fes si politique bi si loolu di xuus ba war a mun a nekk naa ndaw bi nga xam ne bokk naa si ñi nga xam ne kuréel bi nga xam ne ñoom ñoo nekk si wàllum doxalin bi ma nekk an executive member gannaaw loolu tamit man tam su ndaw lu ma xaamee ci moom ak ci doxalinam mooy lan la dafa nekk koo xam ne dafa gëm li nga xam ne ku ko wax dëgga saa yum la gëmee óolu la soppa la bés bu mu xamee ne tamit yow doo ko dee wax dëgga la rek mu jël la teg la fële kon loolu mun naa fesal loolu man tam gis naa loolu ci moom bi nga xam ne ba pare tamit man tam am naa expérience bu ndaw bu gàtta boo xam ne ak moom mooy lal ñu bëri dañ dee wax ne dafa nekk koo xam ne dictateur la moom di ko nee rek dafa ñëw rek wax waaye man ba tey daal man gisuma loolu parce que bokk naa ci ndaw ñi nga xam ne ñëw naa si biir un executive meeting am bés bi nga xam ne Jammeh si boppam joxe na order mu ne nañ def lii ma ñëw gis loolu man suma boppam ma ne leen ne ok man de xool naa lii ni de waaye dama foog ne daal suñ defee lii ak lii moo jën time boobu noonu ma ne leen ok call leen ko waaye ñu gis ne mu ngi offline ma record an audio yónnee ko ma ne ko ça with due respect man de fekk naa de executive bi ñu taxawal lii waaye ñu ne ci yow la jógee ma ne ko idea bi bu baax la de waaye man si man de dama foog ne time bi nga xam ne bu mu ñëwee moo nekk ak problème tuuti waxtu baa ñu bëgg a jaamu tuuti su fekkoon ne dafa teeloon a ñëw da ngaa gis ne dañ doon prepare ground bi kon su ma desoon si man dama foog ne léegi nañ bàyyi boobu noonu ñu jël lii because soo gisee ñu mën ñu jël lii ak lii moo tax su ko defee suñu defee lii dinañ war a mën a am lii waaw ko la mu dem ba nga xam ne ñaari fan ba ñetti fan mu ñëw nangu nga xam ne man loolu laa wax kon loolu ki la wax ne Yaya Jammeh du dee déglu nit dama ne kon loolu du dégga léegi mu am koo xam ne tamit jël na décision sax ne daf koy daxa ngir lan la xëj na liñ ko wax ci kooku noonu la mu jël décision parce que président Jammeh moom yàgg na se depuis bu moo nekk fii du génn ci biti si pale bi lay toog nit ñi ñoo ko indil information kon dama ne lépp décision bi nga xam ne mu ngi koo jël rek da nga xam ne nit ñi nga xam ne ñoo jël information di ko jox ñooñu ñoo war a mën a meeg soo ne nekk ñu honest ñoo xam ne si luñ koo wax nañ ko wax loo xam ne dafa nekk dëgga kon loolu am na solo su ko defee suy jël décision rek dafa méngoo ak si li nga xam ne yow li nga ko wax waaye soo ko joxee wrong information he is going to act based on that wrong information that you made waaye nekk na koo xam ne yàlla may na ko tamit bés bu mu jëlee wrong information tamit wrong decision su demee ba si kanam yàlla may ko mu génn wala mu def si ay gestu toppa mu gis ne dëgg da loolu du dee xaar kenn sax dafa ñëwaat rek mu wécci ko instantly kon loolu gis nañ ci moom man lii lu ndaw li nga xam ne si jamono bi nga xam ne moom laa jànkuwante ak moom loolu laa gis ne daal fis na si moom ne niti dëgg la ak noo darje su demee ba gis ne daal dëgg nekkul ci yow moom faalewut ndax yow ñaata nga am wala ni ne mun na la teegi
problème bi mooy kan mooy decide lan mooy dëgg is it former président Jammeh ou dëggal moom dañ ko binda ni lii muy dëggal su dul loolu luy because one thing li nga xamante ne loolu lañ nekk di bàyyi xel mooy su fekkee ne moom la ñoo bàyyee mu àtte si xelam te buñ fàtte ne nit la nangu nañ yàlla may na ko maxaama nekk na président jiite na réew waaye terewut mu génn ci cadre yi doon nitam parce que nit rek la
nit moom nit la
waaw so fekk nit la dafay jum
waaw
fekk nit la nekk na ki nga xamante ne moom mooy gag mun na koo dal
waaw
mun nañ koo wax ci li nga xamante ne amut ci xam-xam wala xam-xamam màccuti wala comme léegi nii loo wax ñu jox ko information bi nga xamante ne nekkul lu déggu mu acte si kon yaakaaruloo su fekkee ne nit yàlla def na la nga nekk njiit nga roy ci njiit ñi nga xamante ne ñoom ñoo fi nekkoon nga nangu xam ne yow maxaama bu ñu la dénk benn la waaye da nga am mbooloo mooy liggéeyal te léegi-léegi ñooñu war nga leen a bàyyi ñu am doole bi war a dogal on their behalf dan lu nekk mu war a jóge ko si benn nit exemple bu ma see joxee with the same no to alliance gis nañ fi benn candidate bi nga xamante ne demal na leen ba wi na leen li nga xamante ne moom mooy National Assembly seat mu toog am mébétam pour moom it mu doon doomi réew sàkku place pour ut présidence ñu daxa ko ci turi parti bi te loolu xelowut si ñun loo tax ma ne xelawut si ñun mooy yow am nga mébét ku nekk am na mébét pour doon li nga bëgg a doon man nag su ma ne am naa mébét pour doon lii terewut keneen ki nga xamante ne nekkul fi mu war a gis ne moom loolu noonu méngoowut ak moom intérêt mu war maa daaxa te exécutif bi nekk fi ñu noppee ko gis nañ kenn ki nga xamante ne si team bi la bokka taxaw moom tamit bi am National Assembly seats mu dem doon def yeneen waxtaan at the end of the day ñu dégg ne daaxa nañ ko mu jógee ko foofu dem fa am ñi nga xamante ne ñooñu la support yooyu noonu nag si fuñ ko xelaat even si kër sax su fekkee ne kër la dafa am mbooloo mi nga xamante ne dañ si am wàlla waxuma laa li nga xamante ne political party team la war a nekka te am nga exécutif buñ fi óolu teg leen fi ndax loolu benn doxalin bi ak lan la mun a jural APRC No to Alliance su ëllëgee
jërëjëf ba tey rek di la tontu rek si laajte yi nga xam ne yaa ngi koo laajte noonu am na solo trop su ko defee ñu mun cee waxtaan pour def si ay leeral si gàttal rek ñun tam li ñu yàlla mais liñ xam tuuti xamuñ yëpp nag waaye lu ndaw liñ xam comme que waxtaani réew mi la rek dinañ ci mun a wécci suñu xalaat kon yu demee noonu président Jammeh comme dafa nekk koo xam ne léegi-léegi ndeysaan xam nga ñu bëri sax dañ def foog ne ñun moom moo ñu dee décider sax waaye président Jammeh sax
loolu la niru de
waaw du ñu dee décider
waaye niru na ko
waaw déglu ma du ñu dee décider
ok
gis nga suñ amee exécutif sax suñ amee dara ñu ñëw ñu ne ko ne ñun dee lii lañ lii ak lii lañ bëgga for exemple ñu ne ok fine ñun dee dañ bëgg a participate si let's say local government elections waaye léegi yow luy sa xalaat daf leen ne déedéet yéen yéen a nekk foofu yéen a nekk si ground bi yéen exécutif lan ngeen wax toog leen ngeen waxtaan soo leen waxtaanee ba pare ngeen wax ma seen xalaat then man I can able to look and see so suñ ko so
it's boiling down to the same issue
waaw so da nga gis ne
the executive thinks about it
waaw
but cannot make a decision
waaw léegi non déedéet ñun luñ dee def mooy sax dañ dee mën a am waxtaan am nangutoo ne ok fine lii mooy nekk di subject matter waxtaan lañ lay ok ñun lii lañ foog ne daal lii comme que waxtaan nañ daal lii lañ foog ne daal nii lañ koo defee but lan la duñ dee génn a wax ne militants yi ne ñun waxtaan nañ si lii waaye lii lañ jàppa dañoo waxtaan mu nekk waxtaani biir néeg mooy waxtaani cabinet waaye tamit because moom mu ngi ci biti te moom moo nekk ñun suñu kilifa dañ ko dee jox lu ñëw wala kilifa ñu ne da nga koy cëral ñu ñëw puus ko si moom ñu ne ko ne démba de amoon nañ waxtaan de lii ak lii lañ waxtaane waaye ñun lii mooy suñu xalaat te lii lañ jàppa yow naka nga ko gisee Jammeh la nag ak mbiram ñun gëm nañ ne am na xikma yàlla may na ko léegi-léegi mu toog mu gis fu sori ñun loo xam ne gisuñ ko tamit loolu tam yàlla may na ko
bu leen ko génne si cadre nit de
déedéet kañ moo tax ma ne la yàlla may na ko te loolu dinañ ko nangu li ko yàlla may mayut ko ñu bëri fii nii
yàlla mooy may
waaw yàlla mooy may
te mooy séddale te mooy
te
dénkaane
loolu foog ñu nangul ko ne am na lu ñu ooyee wisdom te loolu nekkul ñëpp ñu bëri ñoo ko am
ok
am na lu ñu ooyee charisme loo xam ne loolu nekkul ñu bëri ñoo ko am te loolu foog ñu nangul ko loolu du moom moo ko defal boppam yàlla ci boppam moo ko may loolu léegi su toogee léegi mu toog mu am ñaari fan ñu ngi toog di déglu ñetteeli fan bi mu génn mu ne leen man gis naa wax dégg naa li ngeen rek mu ñëw mu ne ànd naa si we go ahead then ñu génn wax suñ militants yi ne ñun de lii ak lii luñ waxtaanoon de léegi lii lañ jàppa te président Jammeh joxe na blessing na ne moom d'accord na
ok
lii la
let's assume ne d'accord in an instance of d'accord what happens the executive ñu ne lii la ñoo def président Jammeh benn individual mu ne moom d'accord si what will happen
waaw loolu lu dee nekk ne most of the cases like then they mun a am subject to what we call sometimes emergency meeting sometimes what we call review because loolu yëpp daf dee mun a am su ko defee ñu ni neen di mun a debate over the issues because we have a lot of the comparison of the executive ba pare léegi dañ ko yaatal soo xoolee time boobu noonu diaspora dañ si dena waaye léegi tamit even people bi dina da ngaa gis ne in an executive meeting sax dañ dee mun a participer so da ngaa gis ne dañ dee yaatal mbir mi nga xam ne discussion ne debate yi ñu ni neen léegi mu tànga so then after mu ñëw mu say that we come to some consensus ñu agree ne unanimously okay ne lii la
so to you Halifa
yes
how nga average ki nga xamante ne moom mooy former président Jammeh ci wàllu li nga xamante ne moom mooy leadership decision parce que léegi nii jiit mooy ki nga xamante ne foog mu xam ne suñ ko jiitalee moom moo jiitu waaye nit ñoo nangu pour mu jiite leen xam nga ñu ne jiite jafewul nangu ñu jiite ma jiite yoo neexul nangu ñu jiite la moom moo neex su fekkee askan bi nangu na pour moom mu jiite leen te moom moo jiite ndax moom tamit du bàyyi xel ne moom tamit njaboot la jiite léegi nga jox leen li nga xamante ne moom mooy cër bi bañ leen a ñàkk a cerale naka nga ko gisee
waaw loolu man ba tey rek man koo naw ci loolu noonu soo gisee man koo naw ci loolu comme ni ma ko waxee yàgg na ci li nga xam ne décision yi nga xam ne moom si boppam daf koy jël sax moom si boppam daf koy jël dinaa la jox benn exemple like ñun amoon na time boo xam ne bu ñoo dem to mayoral election ñun suñ benn candidate ki nga xam ne kooku mooy woon kii naka la tuddati Omar Colley te bëggoon a taxaw under this councilor dem na ba apply understand nga waaye dem bu mu demee ba apply tamit waaye ñu gis ne tamit ok KMC soloon nañ tamit a candidate te demoon nañ ba am nangutoo ne nañ iti koo xam ne ndaw la
ok
understand nga so ñu demoon ba nga feel ne ok fine dina kii nii te loolu sax dañ ko sojas then président Jammeh si boppam sax mu ne ok fine mu joxe xalaatam ne ok kon léegi nañ withdraw kii nii naka la tuddati Omar ñu mun ko reserve su ko defee dinañu taxawal under KMC time boobu noonu mënoon na jongante ak Bakar Badji ak kii nii naka la tuddati ñoom Bensouda te ñu doon feel ne tamit ne comme su fekkee ni fi ndaw la moom moo leen gën a ndaw understand nga te xam na su fekkee ne grassroots li moo leen gën a xam grassroots ñu feel ne am na daal idea bu baax la understand nga waaye maa ngi laa wax ne man suma boppa sax taxaw na décision boobu noonu man leen dafa late because soo gisee ma ne dafa late already boy bi dem na ba jël ay jéego dem na ba dugal kayitam yi already soo ko waree withdraw rek daf dee lu ñu woowee morals te already sax am nañ beneen candidate boo xam ne tam show na interest ba pare so léegi soo ko waree kooku mu ne nga tegi kooku nga indi loolu soo ne la after ñu waxtaane ko ñu come to consensus ñun li nga xam ne moom lim fogoon sax ak ñun luñ ko ne ñu jox ko analysis mu ñëw mu nangu ne li ngeen wax mooy dëgg kon nañ ko bàyyi noonu and that's what we did.
Thank you. We will look at activities of the APRC Noto Alliance in just a moment. Honorable, political party kufula leka tamandi wala kufula leka balondi hadama dingo animi yalon ko wala mamango APRC Noto Alliance
wata ku sabalanda
no mun ilafta mun fala ko do
nafulo ni otu ko madrong wato ibe mamman na le
mamango aning hadama dingol because hadama dingol leka nafulo na no hadama dingol leka nafulo na hadama dingol leka mamango ke but hadama dingol la mamangol wolle ka ko nati
very well
sign be lafla kamiya lonko wolom APRC Noto Alliance alla activity as a movement kabrin 2021 for 2025 me min kono alla mamango la karola jamal mantra fe moy kan mi yalon ko lo mamango la karola until of recent kabri mi yalon ko wolom former president ye pronunciation okay mune man la mamango ti generally kabri 2021 for bi
ntol la mamango bring 2021 ngamira maybe because most of you media albukantol cover
je alkan mol invite
yeah well activities all men be kerim banko kan alka kalam tale ko hannin tol mal invite alka kalam tale
okay
ya fahamle
ha
but you people nkaje nyamen you have been selective to where you go
okay
because until we were
that's news
the group we are lonko dole ya gele ko we are rebel because that is how they are describing us
no we recognize you as a political movement
yeah but initially you can gele as rebel that was why many media houses don't even go
near
to
us.
cover our activities.
Okay, I'll underline the word many.
Yes.
Not all.
Yes, some. Or I can say some.
Yes.
Don't go to cover our activities.
Okay.
But until since we were founded, we have been very, very, very active.
Okay.
We've been holding our executive meetings.
Ntakala ni mandika kongola bang pour Jamal.
Nka executive meeting olu kele. Nka so many things.
Ntola mamango fang has overshadowed
even rallies
the
nka plan.
yeah.
Okay.
Bare nga challenges le soto nga obstacles le soto.
Okay.
Because obstacles momenti nin tole rally misal fe organize nin tata nga permito apply man sabuka sonka di tolla
No, Alka apply as a political movement or as a political party because Almanke party.
Ah.
But you were recognized as a political movement.
Yes.
So obviously, nim political movement or after political mamango kela, what me alonko political mamango kele is obviously until a mirror.
Yes.
Anyanta sotala until a mirror.
Bare ibuka di tolla.
So wale mamango la karola la mamango bukasia. Sign nana ta mi your relationship with the media.
Mamango kela
Okay, your relationship with the media. Sign thing itele yafo because mi yalonko wolom political parties la movement no media jamal bijele mi yalonko ibukal cover. But could al kay invite le because like this media house, this medium Star TV. Ntol ni mo man tol invite buka futaji except nana ta ke mi yalonko wolom national event.
Yes.
Yes, but ni one thing mbuka futaji. Okay. And then it doesn't matter for mol mi yalonko wolle be mansakunda wala mi mantara mansakunda because also ni mol be do kola na me kalamuta e manyana kalamuta because until we are responsible for dissemination of information. So there is what they call need to give information and need to get information.
Very well.
If you need to get the information, you go and struggle for it. If people need to give information, they should struggle to give the information. And the easiest form is to write an invitation or a formal letter to invite people or write a press release and share it and we will publish it. So what is your relationship with the media?
Well, it's I can say it's very, very cordial. You know, we cannot force media houses to come and cover our activities. The only thing that we can do is when we have an activity, all I'm saying, ninga fence on lafta kamenche. This press release bondino le kaitandi jamala ko nin lunkari lafta fenkari nin fenkari le kela.
Okay.
So ni wo chata at least until nga feel as media practitioners by it all they are out to inform, educate and entertain. At least ni ya moiko kafukari ko lafta fenkari kela. At least intela gero tan nga feel ko inyanta sawarla le pour kata ka mabe wo kafo nyina bengoto so that you can collect information and share with the general public.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
So
we will look at the main talking point of the
yeah,
day.
so demanding drong
Okay.
lafta min kala dena na ko politiko min kata mandi mamango ning hadama dingo fana sa fako wala min ko na fulo fana ba ko men.
Okay.
Ni nata ya jube fana APRC noto alliance ndola mamango ndol mamanta janne fom mamanta fom mol fango yang kalamta man sa fang nata kasila fan dola mamango la yati na fang dola mamango fang has overshadowed nin Fabakary Nala APRC because nin jamani tambita tangi buka wala meeting fango moy e buka wala hani executive meeting fango moy wol be busy ren ila ko wala e buka moy funding MPP wulta yeje ya understand so near APRC fango moy salon ko noto alliance le mamango sotana every year kabe 2021 every year 18th of February ntol ka celebrate
Sure.
ya understand nka muneke nka nyoku mandile ka je ko nga tiketo kuntu ka je ko ngana bano kumandi ngana ngataje ngatulungo ke mi alon ko in a form of fundraising and in a form of mobilization fana ka je ko nga kachandim fana ke kan militant sol fana ke bambande ka je ko kul fana mimbe tamal kan wo yatin na fang imman sanata je ko kabin na respondol because nga kele fo sinya fula ntol nene man problem the third one nga ke man say mune kene ye paral kina nje pour ka je kanto senda wo be pour ka sila de lem pour ka je ko na andung Star TV tol da fola ko e mawo kalamuta e nene man na pour ka foko ha nga moyle ko police ol kete da yen kumande pour ka kibar sanye mune atina sanye ben tol kumande la fo sanye APRC no alliance existe ba a metale ni be kibar bunda ta bundo on to ite man nyana ka jibe fo jan nin jang kibaru funti dana nyame bayri bebe banko dingonto ya kalamuta le ko APRC nanata no alliance ndo lakol ya ko wo mo nyindati ye wo kalamuta le so itol le a long bare tol fanan nga min kalamuta wolem nyinti ko bayrin tol fanan itol fanan kam mamman fanan do man ningo fanan set soto no damen tol nga kalamuta ko man sanene ko do fango dol bonde ka di media household la sanya tebe jang asekeno ye do mandin tale asekeno wole atinnan bayri APRC noto alliance man do mandingo soto pour ka dila wala nay bukana da bare kibaro is vital.
Kibaro is vital, and I've made a definition of the two kibaros. Need to give and need to get.
Yes.
So point albin kibarol min dikang atole lafta kawo kibaro di. Mansa man kodi di institution la in the Gambia na manke ka airtime sang. But specifically mansa man kodi di Star FM or TV pour ye kudo ke na make ka kibaro ka wato sang. Which mansa dam mama ke political party ka time o sanjanne. Tumando batu APRC no to alliance masam follow and nal lafta yes I'll say nang jang alliance because until we are a commercial media house like many other media houses so wo is not an allegation until la contractor with media lonko wala mansakunda a manke to do PR job is to disseminate information they bought airtime so wo is clear coming down to the topic of the day the return of the former President Jammeh in 2022 former President Jammeh gave unconditional amnesty to former President Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara. It was something that was welcoming. But this was courtesy of former President Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara's conduct and behavior and respect towards the existing executive then. Of recent, we had the former president made a pronouncement, either political, social or controversial, whatever the case is. We've heard him mention that in November he's returning to the Gambia. Today is the 26th of November. How far with the return of former President Jammeh?
Abaraka Bake, thank you very much. Abaraka Bake kausu yenye nkaro minke ako matale. Bayri yekuma sendi koma kanyini nkaro ke kaje ko bayri ate minketa na kebati former President Babili Mansa I commanded on the 26th pour kaje ko wolem last month on the 26th ndatam benta kanila ay kuma kangol di kay tandiro ke ko a hamo muneti wolem nyinte ko nyin November karo nying danda be banna inshallah alafta kamuru nang ala wulu banko minketa Gambiati ay kuma ndim fango laje kay tandiro ko Gambia ko fango ya meya ando nata sutiro fananje ko Gambianol jama bijele fang social media mo jamal fanka audio ten fang aka moyle ka fako Gambianol fango sulatala woto ako ate fango inshallah abe sulo kanne ning ala sonta ay wala landi je wala ko nene ma moy ako forcer to binalale andung han fo bi ntol APRC aning Gambian ko genuine Gambian people ntol hanbe bi be sawarde be contanding andung nga latale ko abinalale wala tan han fo bi ntol nga naparendirol kele pour ka jeko mba benduna bendungo mi yalan ka be kala nyon tangolti nga asobil farale ti satol printita ka jeko organizational keta duma pour ka je sanye nka lungo dammale batu bayri lungo nyim fanan han fo bi nsa yitande le ko amal lungo dintol la ko nyil lungo kare la bina bare min koy ta fo ko enten ala na han fo bi ama fo molye ko nga bayle andun tol be lori wala kan be na militant sol fana yamar la momo han fo bi e lata minna la wala mo kane bondin doto ma fo modo de bare nte fango panjak nte min ka diamte halifa ijajo wala nyinte ko hanning atra nin November tita 1 minute la tuta lata la ko president Jammeh abinala because nene ma moy ko ay kuma fula kufo woto lata la andum hanning atara fang amanna fang anata di do fango di mbe woci lale ka je ko ka kafa kan ka wulungo fana ka batu wonene ta tinalante ngamurun koma mfana mbali yamare la wala ko bayri muneketa motije nyin duniyan kam mi ya lonko i lafta ka tamo ke nene mela tamo bay han president baro nene tamo mutale aya bay ita fango kausu nene tamo mutale ya bay ita fango mimbe siri jangina han ita fango nena so who is president jamme pour nae lungo muta na nata jube for example a jibe maybe ala silo mambo for do
no muna nyanta silo bondi la
no
lafta nga jibe folo
hani hanning atara nga fole ko misal fe han atara wo kedra
no bari fango yallo ko silote bola minul be jibero la yallo ko november karo o silote bonola ti fango yallo ne no fango yallo ne ko silote bona onabul yallo ne ko silote bono ñun november
no nte damantam mamoy atela ka foko ñe silo baytala han sanye ngoy ko hanna to de 1 minute le nte fan dankini atala la tele fo ninga moy atela ko nga silo mem fonon ko atena bola ha ngana ngafo ko ha november de nyakarta minna de silo mambo ngo hanna tarafan silo mambo november wo mati nante fana ngamuru ko mapuro ka babil man saka kala ko nyinka kidimani wala kala politiko tama
hanika ko kidimani tol sonta wala bari wo is a natural phenomenon bare ka fo molye ko ni kari mbina there is no prior arrangement mi yalon ko woni man sakunda keta anu ate yalon ne as a former head of state asembo tabulu alondo tabulu anafulo tabulu pour ka fan samba nan Gambia ay futa nan Gambia as a wish without mi yalon ko wala man sakunda la blessing pour ka fa control fanan sign nsonta imma ay futa nan on conditionally or ay futa nan based on XYZ conditions because the clear example is naketa darajolo Jamal la jeroto former president Saa Dawda la darajare muni wo sabu ay mi yalon ko wara maralol ta tubabol lebul aketa Gambia la mansa foloti aketa mi yalon ko wala aketa mansati for 29 years so ni wolom ate ya ke mi yalon ko wolom as mi yalon ko wolom a chairman of the committee that is the junta for 2 years and 20 years of governance from 1996 to 2016 Saa Dawda keta mansati president for 29 years ay mansa kunda ta tubabo lebulu anata kami ya lonko woron darajo soto foke akili sa so woketa fe mi ya lonko daraji balo ba ka bring wo fintita Gambia janding ayana ate former president Jammeh le mi ya lonko wolom on conditional amnesty diala in September of 2022 coincided with the July 22nd revolution celebration imamira na lafta futala nang nakita tonya be damin former president Jammeh lafta kamro nang abe similar steps letala ateni mansa mi be seding bi sirango nakita lafta sela nang anyan fe mamira nyanta wo sifa nyalle ta
yalon momo ni la miral dadam ite nyanto sotale ite ya jenyamen an ya jana nko na honorable Jerending ka fole anu menyum fana kuma kango tala tele bulu and on shout out to Jerending na general mobilizer ako yirini mfanta mulunta bari domo nyal man keling ala ko tonya Saa Dawda kay raba jabara kabarabe bola jang amanke ko carte la boyndi kido la wulindi jang ala nga tonya fu nyoni
but 1996 mune
la mo kanale you understand tonya lem you cannot mix apples and oranges they are all fruits but you have different species and different categories you understand woto sanyeng ning atara momi yalon ko kido le wo hawje to wulindi ani momi yalan ko cartele ya wulindi
hani kidole ya hawjoto bondi jam na 2017 kidole ya hawjoto bondi jam because ka bring election obota amanta afongo ko atita bare mune ya bondi jam kidolo
hani ya ila moy wo kidol kidi mamala kidi mandun nanjang
no even
kidi mamala kidi mandun nanjang ko atarin kola le kidol dun nanjang akamunta ko safele ye badara sala kurunto de ye kala kurunto busa na fale tala so babili mansa atedung danda bitala kuma kangol le nata na mwansa kellem nata e benta janka jeko mana niro anin diamol ka jeko ye kacha badim bum fo inata isonta kanna anata ko wocile ka jube
ako kata karijelo
ako mbatu ngata nga finti mol mi yalan ko wala yakacandi kacangana kuma kangol minje wala UN ning EU ning ana fanana teru kendol alata minna ata fanketa ako mbatu nga bayri ning ko besila tumando bato kasaro so keno tinyata nga banko min doku wata aman jariñe wala mbatu ngata bayri president Jammeh mol be yalon ay banko min doku jang ala kato dango ke pour ka joko kap Gambia bondi e dinko kono fok bi afatata temboda
Jamal Sonta
ha
Jamal Sonta wala ha
good so
but that doesn't mean
walatin nang ako te sonna fen ye na mi ya lonko ibe wotalal ka nyami pour ka jiko ngami be doku yena ye obe tumbung akon te sonna wala anata because of munekata jele kala wisdom fangoje dele kala hikma fangolong because natara non tol dol mi alan ko man hikma sota mbafalan ko abe tinya mimbe kala ke barin tol dol ala lenke wonya barin tol nate mamulung wala nan ko jerending inum bara akon nyaade yerinim fanta mulunta do mo nyal man kele
honorable still on the return of former President Jammeh to the Gambia. You have been a National Assembly member, you know the operations of executives, you know the operations of the National Assembly, you know laws and governance. Honorable, former President Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara was given unconditional amnesty in September of 2002.
Yes.
By former President Jammeh. Currently, President Adama Barrow is the head of state. In October, former President Jammeh made a pronouncement without any prior arrangement.
You don't know.
Officially, without any prior arrangement. on the social media, without any prior arrangement from the head of state, who is currently serving a legitimate term. And in 2002, former president was an elected president. He came through a military coup. In 1996, he was a civilian. And he was elected. And after the 2021 elections, in his second term as a civilian, he gave unconditional amnesty to former president. President Adama Barrow came through a coalition in 2016. In 2021, he was elected for a second term. Currently serving his second term, former President Jammeh just jumped up and made a pronouncement that he's returning to the Gambia in November. And made a pronouncement in November he's returning. Today is 26th of November.
You cannot
what
say
is
that,
your take?
You cannot say that we
Thank you so much, Mr. Baji.
No way.
Thank you so much. I'm glad that you asked this question.
Yes.
But first of all, I want to say that President Jawara's case and that of Yaya Jammeh are two different things.
What differs them?
The difference is that, first of all, let us know that Jawara left this country as a result of coup d'etat.
Yes.
Normally, when a coup d'etat takes place, the constitution is suspended.
I agree.
And the soldiers that did the coup, they rule by decree. Right?
Yes.
Till after 1996, when we had a democratically elected government, when Yahya Jammeh became president, a civilian president. It was after that, later on, he gave amnesty to Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara to come back to this country. So, but that of His Excellency, say Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh, is a different scenario because Yahya AJJ Jammeh left this country as a result of election.
Yes.
That was pronounced that Adama Barrow was the winner.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Like I told you here, what happened in that year in this country has never happened in the history of the Gambia. One election, two results. You understand?
The same election that was pronounced rig-proof.
Yes.
By your executive.
Well, yeah, it was pronounced rig-proof, but then it was rigged.
Is this the first time?
Just allow me.
Yes.
Allow
Okay.
me to
Okay.
learn.
We will come to that. Yes.
Allow me to
Yes.
learn.
Honorable. Yes. Welcome.
So before Yahya Jammeh left this country, there was some kind of negotiation because immediately after the second results was announced, Yahya Jammeh made it clear that he was the one that accepted the result, but because a second set of results came, he is no longer accepting the results. He wants us to go back
To the polls.
To the polls.
Is that what the law says as a National Assembly member? Is that what the law says? When there is ambiguity on election results,
Yes.
there are channels to be followed.
Yes.
So why shouldn't he have allowed to use those channels? Because this was not the first time election is being challenged in the Gambia. In 1996 election, the UDP served a petition.
Yeah.
Does that stop him from his inauguration? It didn't.
Not.
He did his inauguration.
Yeah.
In 2026.
Yes.
No, not 2026. In 2006, there was an election results challenge. Still, it didn't define them.
Yeah.
In 2021, there is still a challenge of election results. Still, it didn't deny the current president from assuming his swearing ceremony.
But my brother,
Why?
listen. I just want to.
It's the same independent election.
I just want to interject there.
No, we will come.
All those petitions that have been served, and it's like opposition. But this one is telling you it's the incumbent.
But does that change the results? Does that change the results?
It's the incumbent.
No, does it change the results? No.
So
he should have allowed those people to do their swearing in, and then he continued to use the challenge.
No. The incumbent and the opposite, it doesn't work like that.
Laws are everywhere. The laws are meant for every candidate that is contesting, and that is why they never told him to get out of office before the 19th. He was still president until the 19th. He should have also accepted the one who is pronounced, like you guys say, to be the winner, to assume office, and he continues his challenge.
No. What he did was he wanted to challenge.
No, he challenged.
They did not.
He challenged.
He challenged.
But the government
they
never
denied. The lawyers that were supposed to come and sit over.
Who denied them when you were the government?
I mean,
who denied them when you were the government? You were the government in 2017 January.
Yes.
You were the government in December of 2016. Who denied the judges from
coming?
This
is the most interesting part, before even Jammeh made the pronouncement on the 26th of October, he even started to narrate and do some brief analysis and explanation what has transpired to his departure. But do you see the type of journalists that we have?
No, of course.
They never use that and make, critical analysis.
No, Khalifa responded to that. Because according to former President Jammeh, no, can we clear this? According to former President Jammeh, he said Khalifa signed on behalf of the coalition. Yes. Khalifa came out on TV and pronounced it that he has never, at any point in time, even been to the State House, not to talk of signing a document. If President Jammeh has a proof, let him put it on the social media. If he has a proof.
And you believe in that?
No, I am not believing either.
There was no document signed?
If he has a proof, let him say it.
If there was no agreement between the parties, why did UN put it in their website?
No, that is not my point. If the agreement is signed, let former President Jammeh put it on the media.
Yeah, it might be signed without President Jammeh having a copy.
How is that possible?
Yeah,
and he accepted to. Who signed on behalf of the government? Let him come and show a copy. No, of course, yes. Send me. When I see Chowal Mbayam Nor. Honorable, yes. You and I understand very well that the former president that we know, whose IQ is compared to be one of the most intelligent Gambians, would not accept to go out of the Gambian territory, leave part of his resources in the Gambia to live for a document that is not signed or he didn't have a copy. You and I know that.
Of course.
So, if he has a proof, the social media is available. In fact, Star TV website, put it there and we publish it tomorrow. If it is available.
Okay.
Well, it might be signed by somebody.
He said Khalifa on an interview. We interviewed Khalifa on the same medium. Khalifa said...
But President Khalifa Sallah is against His Excellency, Jammeh. So even, of course.
The same person who mediated your departure safely and accompanied former president to the airport.
For how many years Khalifa has been working, with many people just to say that President Jammeh is off?
No, because he has been an opposition before you came to office.
Of course.
PDOIS has even came to office before the coup. Yeah. So PDOIS helped in drafting the 1997 constitution, helped in establishing the current separation of powers that we have.
Yeah.
So don't you think that same person would continue his legacy to search for power?
I agree. So but what do you think is responsible of Khalifa saying what he said? Because Khalifa was among the people that negotiated for Jammeh to leave.
Yes.
So how come
he acknowledged that
Khalifa can come and say that there was no agreement signed.
I like
That's
that. I
practically
like that
impossible.
word.
It's
There was
practically
no
impossible.
agreement signed.
Mm.
Halifa never said there were no agreements.
Yes.
Halifa said there was no agreement signed. If you confirm that it was signed, or former president confirms, those of you who get in touch with him, share it. We will publish it. And then we will same Halifa. If not, we will assume what Halifa said is true.
Okay.
We will assume what he said is the truth.
All right.
Because he has put up a defense to say, I have never been to the State House. How can I sign an agreement that was supposed to be signed at the State House?
Oh, yeah, for me, my point on that is like, okay, if you look at two things, you know, you are well respected, you know, that's my Toma is well respected, and then you were the when we all know at the time he was the spokesperson of the coalition. So for that being the case, and then you were like acting as the, you know, representing the government at that point in time, because we all know Adama Barrow flew the country and he was in Senegal, and then he was also the liaison officer and the communication of whatever is happening in given together. So then, if you are here, and then the UN and AU, when they came in, they must have somebody who is representing the government to be able to speak and make that mediation. So then, I think that then, are you really honest to the Gambian people? You were part of the negotiation, and when it comes to the signing and you did not sign, was it intentionally or was it calculated? This is my point of argument, because I would not understand if I am an elderly statesman who is negotiating to make sure that Jammeh live in power. You were the one who were, in fact, you know, the well-listened man at that point in time. You know, every time when we wake up, you know, some people wanted to react, some people started to run, but he was the one who came and calmed down the situation. But after now taking part in all those things, the most sensitive part, you now come and tell us that you did not even participate in that signing. So that was going to give us another different type, different thought. What type of person are you? Where's your honesty? Where's your integrity? Then were you part of the people? Did you use that occasion to blackmail the Gambian people or blackmail the former president? When you even, we've seen you on the departure, you even try to convey, you know, where is your position at that point? So I will leave it at that. Okay. But definitely, you know, we can move forward. Yeah.
2026. 2027 election cycle. I know we have about 10 minutes and we need to sum it up.
Yeah, but also
yes.
That is a point that we also want to clarify, you know, in saying that, you know, the protocols, you know, necessary for President Jammeh to be able to accord so that, you know, his peaceful return. And as executive, you know, as Jammeh, I don't expect Jammeh to call the State House or Jammeh himself personally to be able to call President Barrow and tell him that this is the no, because Jammeh has what we call people that he trusts, that is his executive. Yes. So he, you know, I mean, he give them that, you know, powers to be able to act on his behalf. Okay. And now those people have sat down and make sure that to come up with what we call a write-up.
A communique came after the pronouncement. The communique came out after the pronouncement.
Just allow me.
Yes.
And they make sure that, you know, they've channeled and send letters drafted and been given to the government, copy the IGP, and then UN and AU, and then they have did that.
When? When did they do that?
After the pronouncement.
Should it have been that way?
After the pronouncement.
Should it have been that way?
Okay, yes.
In a diplomatic environment.
Yes.
Of understanding a former president's power.
Yes.
Understanding a current president's power. Yes. I am one person who believes that former presidents should be honored. Simply because these are people that had committed their time and served the highest office of the country.
Yes.
If America is doing it, that even when their former head of state commit other crimes, they are protected based on immunity.
Let me give you this
Our
point.
current head of state
let me give you this point, because you don't have time.
Yes.
Just to minimize.
No, I just want us for clarity.
Yes.
We are not discrediting former President Jammeh. We want him to also honor the seat and honor the seat that he has served and deny people outside the Gambia from interfering in politics.
Yes.
Don't you think it's even unjust for former President Jammeh outside the Gambia to interfere in politics when he has never allowed it when he was in office? He has never allowed it when he was in office. Yes. Even normal people, ordinary people who were outside the Gambia and they were trying to put up some political advocacy, he condemned them and called them people that were not Gambians.
But thank God
said he is banned. They were never banned also.
No, but you said he is not an ordinary person. So there is always a line that distinguishes because him and those people.
He should have understood better.
No, listen, he is a former head of state. And when he was leaving the country here, it was part of the agreement that he still he maintained as the party leader. So if you are still maintained in those agreements, those memorandum of understandings, then you are still eligible to make sure that you participate in what we call your the internal politics.
He understands as a head of state. He understands as a former head of state.
And what happened is what you are saying about this diplomacy, about this thing. For me, I think President Jammeh, he did everything possible to make it to accord into some of those mutual agreement that they did.
I'll underline the word, I think. I'll underline that word.
Okay, now I am telling you that if you look at it, President Jammeh has really, almost taken everything possible into consideration to make sure that, he observed and respected all the 14 bullet points that the agreement that they had. So it was left to the government. In fact, if the government should have not even wait for him to make a pronouncement for his come. The government should have been to make sure that they engage him to tell him that now it's time for because in part of respecting the agreement. But they did not do for 9 years. Now he want to come.
2026, 2027 election cycle is forthcoming. APRC No to Alliance. As a political movement, what's your take?
Yes, APRC No to Alliance, just to make sure that we will participate.
How?
Just like the way we participated in the 2021 elections. We are citizens, and then we will make sure we will participate. The manner in which we are going to participate, and then that one, when the time comes, we will be able to come out and enlighten the people. But be rest assured, as Gambians, and then fully participating in politics, come the electoral cycle 2026, we are going to participate.
Okay.
That one I know. And then, if our hopes and aspirations, like the way what we are yearning for President Jammeh when he comes, which the current government or the ruling parties see him as a threat when it comes to political, as a political threat, maybe one of the reasons why they don't even want him to come, because they know that when he steps his foot here, looking at the amount of followers, supporters, loyalists, they see him as a threat. That's why they're making everything possible to stop his coming.
Okay.
But I don't see anything reason when Jammeh make a pronouncement to come. They should even take a chance to welcome this, because Jammeh is, for one, as soon as he stepped in, that will lead to what we call a bigger step, or a golden step in what we call national reconciliation. So President Barrow,
unfortunately, we really wanted to talk about national reconciliation, but time is not on our side. But key issues, if he comes beyond December, he cannot qualify. Based on the laws that you put in your time, ordinary residence of 1 year. If he comes beyond December,
it is you that is saying that.
I am not saying it. It is your law that is saying it. It is your law. Is that the reason why he pronounced November to amass his people? Oh, because we know very well that mid-December...
Let me ask you also.
No, I'm not here to answer questions.
No, of course you should be in a position to answer. Is it because...
No, you ask the Gambians.
I am the one asking.
Is it because that is what the law is saying, that is why the government is also denying from President Jammeh from returning, so that he wouldn't qualify?
No, but this is your own law.
I know it's our own law
that you put in place
it is
when you were in government.
Listen to me.
And now it is going against you.
You yourself spoke here.
Yes.
That President Jammeh gave amnesty, unconditional amnesty, to
former president
Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara.
I like that word.
Why didn't Adama Barrow do the same?
Because he haven't requested for it.
Who didn't request for
former president, as we know. The current communication...
So do you want to tell me, is Jawara who requested it?
Jawara didn't request it.
Jawara did not request. Go and ask.
It was President Jammeh himself who felt that Jawara should be given amnesty.
Yes. Former President Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara has, since he left the Gambia, have we seen or heard he participated, direct or indirectly, in the Gambian election cycle, be it in 1996 or 2021? No, 1996 or 2021, 2001.
Look, their cases are different. I told you, President
why bring a merger?
Sir Dawda left here as a result of coup d'etat.
When he
left, the constitution was suspended.
I will not take much.
So when they suspended the constitution, he was completely banned from participating.
We will not take much time on that.
From Yaya AJJ Jammeh.
We will. The viewers are listening and they will make a decision.
Jammeh will still come.
What will
and if he comes,
yes.
Yeah, the government have all right with all the allegations, to take him to court or whatever.
But is Jammeh coming in November?
Jammeh is, I will say it loud and clear. Jammeh is going to come November. Even if it's going to left 1 second, I believe and I have the confidence that he will come. And even in the event he did not come, that will not make me to stop supporting him.
Thank you very much.
That's my position.
Thank you. Conclusion, because
Yes,
time has we have already elapsed the time.
Pala minjamara safero di safero banjani suka suma kumbo minja palo la tiu panjak nje jalo jade da tiu man koregem kausu kasangen mukana mati APRC no today alliance sutu mukana manu manje ma jawmlon di mukana mati atti fana na regum di flenga fo meti ombo na jew flenga fe fan koregem November woto sunjari aduden inje panjak ni bobet ka fi magmati han pan rino montor wat yekon dan di November bamne ni bobet ka yine nak bawat ka fi magmati pankano katu wama president Jammeh amustare gon waf wonu manje na rek banjana la nya fone woto ka fi ma ko ci la dikay yine rek ci de mange ni mangonde sigira ni bawat ka fi ko ci la nene may anosa na manje ombo na jikere programme njepa ni sini regu mati hanbe jat November badot hande be fna fu konfrene woto wata yo inshallah jamana saferu muy tuka mon ka jikera kawso ni safi honorable pop anu manje jat anu jawlanta be jamana safi dekati
finally
okay njepo fana be men fola wala yemen ñinin ka fo His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji AJJ Jammeh fo abinale bang
November karo
fo ñamen
November karo
ngam men soto ka fo e wala ñinti ko bayri His Excellency nenema afontoli ko mbina ñin kari ya jele andu moma forcé aya fo ya fahamule atele sita aya calculate aya feel ko November is the suitable month alafta pour kasena karo men aya fo jama moli anno ngamel longato president Jammeh mu moleti me alon ko nae memfo ko benyi nekela aba kelale so nte I believe ko abinalale nin aya tara misal fe ala nate bola I believe ko abe afola dunia be ko nte nanola ñin dalil le atina man nano
baraka ba
ya famle
inshallah
so andum
nte do hana man dalil fo fang nte am ko
adama dingo ite ka fole alalem kier lati andum president Jammeh wati na di amta aka fole ni ala sonta inshallah be ko moyle hade so woto ala ni ala sonta inshallah janding iba fole December la November la bango ntol be larim ko president Jammeh abe jila ñim bankonka
baraka bake thank you very much. This is what actually times permit us ñu santa gërëm ñi nga xamantene ñom ñoo nekk ci technical room bi but santa gërëm APRC Noto Alliance also for honoring the invitation parce que comme lañ wax nit ki ñu ola nga uyu ci dafa neex and then fu ñu jaar ñu santa leen gërëm ci uyu bi gërëm technical team bi gërëm li nga xamantene mom moy soxna ci biir kër bi jene bobu pullo ak njabot bi yépp jërëjëf li lañu waxtu may until we come your way next week let's continue the conversation at a healthy ground. We will continue to disagree to agree on the national interest. Sure. I am your host, Kauso Baji. Stay safe. Thank you.